Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Nuggets fight their way back, and now they've clawed home court back. They lose the first two games at home, go on the road, and beat the Timberwolves 2 games on the road. An 8-0 spurt at the end of the first half was the difference in the ball game. The Nuggets win 115-107 to even the series at 2 as they head back for Game 5 in Ball Arena on Tuesday. Nikola Jokic showed everybody why he's the MVP. Don't get twisted. Yeah. But Ocho, if you watch this game, you know if you go back and you follow the Nuggets since they kind of been the Nuggets.
Yes, sir.
Aaron Gordon is going to have one game in every series.
Yeah.
That he's going to do something spectacular.
He's going to act
We saw it the last series against the Lakers.
Yes, sir.
29-14.
Yeah.
Tonight, he was 27 on 11 of 12, played 41 minutes, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He's 11-12 from the floor. He's 2 of 2 from the three-point line. Yoke, 15 of 26. He got a little foul trouble, 35, 7 and 7. And Jamal Murray had a stretch there where he couldn't miss. He was 8 of 17, 3 of 7 from the 3. He had 19 points.
Yeah.
Justice Holiday came off the bench, 3 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 5 from the 3. And Christian Brown came in. He was 3 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, 11 points. And that's the difference. Ant-Man was Ant-Man. He atoned for Game 3.
He carrying everybody, Unc.
But Cat
somebody got to contribute.
Ain't no somebody. It's Cat.
Yeah.
Cat is the all-star.
Yes,
Cat is was the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Cat is the guy. He needs to carry his weight.
Yeah.
And we can't look at he had a double-double. Come on, man. Cat was 5 of 18. He had 13 points, 12 rebounds.
And you can't do that. Not with 4 quarters. Not with 4 quarters. If you're gonna have a chance, listen. I've been watching NBA, so I'm feeling good now. I'm finna talk. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good now. So if you're gonna have a chance at playing, you need your superstar to show up. Cat is a superstar. You can't have off nights. You explained it to me the best. Sometimes with your role players, when they get the chance to play and they have opportunity to be in the game, they have to make those shots.
Yes.
In the first 2 games. Hell, the Wolves was up 2-0.
Yes.
They was up 2-0. How did Cat play in those games? He played well. Yes. He was efficient from the field. So if they're going to have a chance, Cat, we need you, baby. We need you to step up. You got to.
Because
I have a question. I have one question. As big as Cat is, please tell me, why is he not in the block? Why is he not down in the post, Unc? Why is he at the 3-point line? He should not be coming out, retrieving the ball at the 3-point line, calling for ISOs, calling for pick. Come on, Unc. What we doing?
But that's the way the game has expanded. We see these guys 7 foot tall. Look at Chet Holmgren. He's 7'2", 7'3". Look at Wemby. Look at Porzingis. Joel Embiid shoots a lot of threes.
Yeah.
That's where the game is headed, Ocho, because the value is in the 3-point shot.
I understand the values. I understand the values in the 3-point shot. But you, Cat, I need you to be a Swiss Army knife. We know you can shoot the 3. We know you got a mid-range game. Why not start down in the block? Why not start down in the post and see if you can get Joker in foul trouble? Tire him out a little bit early in the game. See if you get him in foul trouble a little bit. You know,
you got to make it work.
And then change your game up. Find different ways to facilitate, get the ball, and then work your game that way, as opposed to just trying to play from mid-range out. Start from the block first. Man, nigga, ask for that bid. Come on now.
But that's been a lot of issues that people have taken with Cat because he's so skilled, and we know you can shoot the ball from there. But you're 7 foot tall and you can post. And on most nights, you're going to have because of Rudy's on the court, you're going to have an advantage on the block if you're so choosing. Now, granted, with Rudy in the game, I understand they're playing well, but it didn't make no sense to me because Rudy can't do anything but play on the block.
Right.
So if you put Cat on the block, where you going to put Rudy?
Wait, listen.
I ain't guarding Rudy out there.
Hold on, rotate that shit.
Rotate for what?
Who running the point? Rotate.
Mike Conley.
You move. Come down. Cat in the block. rotate it around.
I'm a double Cat.
If that's what you got to do.
I'm doubling.
Run specific plays for Cat early in the game where he's down in the block, where he's not shooting mid-range or out three calling for picks. What you doing?
I'm doubling off Rudy Gobert. Rudy is not going to do anything but do a putback dunk, a tip in. So I don't have to worry about him outside of 5 feet. So that's what I'm gonna do. But that's been some of the qualms with Cat, is that he spends so much time outside of on the perimeter, the hovering around the 3-point line. When he's skilled, he can play with his back to the basket.
Yeah.
But that's not what he chooses to do. Because guys that play with their back to the basket, they look at that as old school, antiquated. Ain't nobody playing like Patrick Ewing. Ain't nobody playing like Elijah Warren and David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Those guys are gone.
It's about having a package. It's about having a package. The more package you have, the better you are. That's the point of having a Swiss Army knife, having multiple things you can cut with. So if you know you got a package and you could go down in the post or in the block and you can play like that, and you got a mid-range, so that affects the team you playing defensively. They got to play you multiple ways.
I agree.
You got to use all that shit.
But you preaching to the choir though. I need you to get that to the congregation.
Oh, don't trip. Hey, listen. After this, I'm waiting for Ant to shower. I'm wait for Ant to shower. I'm gonna wait till he cool down. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna talk to him. Tell him get his man. You 7'1". You about what 280?
Cat was 5 of 18. He had 13 points and 12 rebounds. So they need to be able to match. Let's say Yoke and Cat played to a standstill.
Right.
Okay, who did something with Aaron Gordon? What are we going to do about those 20-some points? Who offsets that? That's where Cat.
Okay. You're right.
Cat's supposed to offset that.
Right.
Now we can play 2-on-2. Now with Conley, who else? Who starts? Conley, McDaniels, and Rudy Gobert. Now we can offset their other 3.
Mm-hmm.
But
damn, man,
I stuck with the Nuggets. I said I thought the Nuggets would win.
Mm-hmm.
Just they're not going down. You're not sweeping. The likelihood of you sweeping the champions, and they're not injured.
Right.
They got too much pride to let that happen.
Sweet. Not only pride. Do you think experience plays a factor?
Yeah, for sure.
Experience plays a factor.
Yeah, they've been there, done that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, damn, absolutely. Man. They never get bothered. Look how many times they were down to the Lakers.
Right.
Down 12, down 16, down 20.
And when you blink, they back in the game.
Yeah. Look at this. The Timberwolves are right there in the game. Mm-hmm. And then 8 quick points.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And now all of a sudden it's back to a 16, 17 point ball game. Just in the blink of an eye. But you knew Yoke wasn't going to continue to be this inefficient. Mm-hmm. You knew eventually he's going to get that touch. He's going to get his range back. Mm-hmm. And the question was, when was Aaron Gordon going to have that game? Well, he had it tonight, and it couldn't come at a better time. So now they go back to Denver, and the Timberwolves got their work cut for them. Yeah. We know Ant-Man is going to be Ant-Man. The question is, can Cat give you 25 to 30 with 12, 13 rebounds? Because that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to take.
Damn, but man.
Give the Nuggets credit, Ocho. Look, they got a 3-time MVP. They're the reigning champs.
Right.
They know what it's like to be battle tested. They know what it's like to have their backs against the wall. Mm-hmm. They knew they couldn't go down 0-3. Yeah. They know they can't be down 3-1, and now there's no margin of error. That now you got to win the next 4 games, or you got to win the next 3 games.
Yeah, you got to play damn near perfect basketball. That. Yeah.
Now it's the best 2 out of 3, and 2 of the 3 games are on our home court.
Dang.
I like our they're thinking I like our chances now.
Right.
Yeah, and you can't keep spotting the Nuggets, because if you go back and look at game 3, they spotted them, let them get out there 10, 15, 20 points.
Yeah.
Game's over. They spend so much time, you exert so much energy trying to get back into the game. When you're down 15, you're down 18 points. It's hard. And then when you get close, you get 8, and then you get careless with the ball. You have a turnover, and the next thing you know, an 8-point lead now is a 10, 12, 14, 16. You're like, damn, we was right there. But give the Nuggets credit. They win behind a great performance by Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon, and they send it back tied 2-2 to Denver. and they play game 5 on Tuesday. The Pacers dominate the Knicks, shot the ball well, making 57% of their shot, knocking out 14 threes. The Knicks look sluggish, a step slow. The Nova Knicks combined for 27 points, 10 of 36 from the floor, 1 of 13 from the 3-point line, and the combined trio was minus 96 and plus minus.
When the game started, when the game started, the beginning of the game told you how the game was going to go. The beginning of the game, when the Pacers-Knicks game started, and the Pacers were hitting shot after shot after shot, and I think at one point when it was it might have been 17-9. I might be wrong. My memory might be wrong. I think it might have been 17-9, and from that point on, I knew it was going to be struggle bus the rest of the game. I knew it was going to be struggle bus.
Well, this might have been a good thing for them because they get to rest. Because you got to think about they playing some crazy minutes, Ocho.
A good thing? A good thing?
Yeah. Them legs. You see how wobbly those legs look?
Yeah.
You keep playing 48 and 46 and 44 minutes at that intensity. Right. Hey, they got, guess what? They got 24 minutes, 22 minutes. Brunson played 31 minutes. Hart played 24 minutes. They look, it's 2-2. We're going back home. We're going to be in our building. And let's see, now, I picked the Pacers.
Yeah.
Because I think because they can run, I thought they're a more rounded team. Right. They're a deeper team. I think the Knicks starting 5 is better, but where the Pacers make up the ground is when they bring their bench into play.
So what you talking about, the minutes that the players are playing, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, my bad. Apologies. Josh Hart, DiVincenzo,
Jalen Brunson.
Do you think
Isaiah Hartenstein?
Do you think it's on Tibbs, or is it Tibbs' fault? The fact that they're playing too many minutes to where they look sluggish, as opposed to the way they look today, as opposed to how they looked the first 2 games. So is it on Tibbs? Are they playing too many? Are they playing too many minutes?
But they got to, because they're down Julius Randle. They're down Robinson. So they're down what's Achua? No, OG Anunoby. So they're down 3 guys.
Right. His hamstring. That's right.
Right. So they're down 3 guys. Now, Tibbs, everybody that knows Tibbs, when they follow him and when he was at Chicago, when he's at Minnesota, he's gonna run you in the ground now.
Oh, it's a track meet.
Oh, he's gonna run you in the ground. No, you're gonna play minutes.
Right.
You're gonna play heavy minutes.
Right.
Heavy minutes. And the problem that you run into in the playoffs is that you shorten your bench. And so now you got Jalen Brunson playing 44, 45, 46 minutes. You got Josh Hart playing 48 minutes every night at that level of intensity. At some point in time, it's going to catch up with you.
Okay. I'm glad you said. Now I got something you could teach me about basketball again on the back end.
Yes.
When it comes playoff time, how about you don't shorten the bench?
You can't. Because you got to go with the guys that you know. You got to go, you're going to shorten it because you got to go with the guys that you know. You got 3 or 4 guys.
Right.
And now, obviously, it could change. You put a guy in there and mop up time.
Right.
You're losing by 20 points, and there's 3 minutes left in the game, and you come in there and kill a couple of buckets, he catches your eye. Like, okay.
Right.
Kind of like if you go back and look at the situation with the Golden State Warriors. They were getting blowed out in game 3.
Yeah.
They make the switch, put Iguodala in there. They're like, okay, we like the way this flow.
Right.
Didn't lose another game. So maybe there's something that one of the guys can come in and do that's going to cause Tibbs that he catches the coaching staff eyes.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, let's see if we can give him 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see what he can do.
Okay.
But the bench, and this is why I gave Indiana the edge, is because of Obi Toppin and because of TJ McConnell and Jackson. Those guys off the bench. TJ McConnell, you love a guy like that. He's going to look. He can't stop Brunson. He's like, I just want to just tire him out. I just want to make him work.
Right. Make it tough.
I want to make him work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him up at 94. And then when I go out, hey, y'all guys might not pick him up 94, but pick him up 50.
Yes, sir.
Obi Toppin is coming in, giving you buckets. Hey, the Knicks drafted him. He like, y'all gave up on me. Let me show you what y'all missing now.
Yeah.
And so that's it. Jackson is active on the board. He giving you putbacks. That was the reason why I took the Pacers. I think the Knicks have the better starting 5, but I think the Pacers have the better bench. And so now we got to get into it where you have to play your bench because your guys are fatigued or some guys are in foul trouble. Right. And I think that's what would give the Knicks the Pacers the advantage.
Listen, I got the perfect scenario. Perfect scenario for the Knicks players. Josh Hart, I know you're gonna see this. Jalen Brunson, I know y'all gonna see this. Cold tub. I know you already do that anyway. Cold tub before the next game. You got a few days to rest. Contrast back and forth. Before the next game, after doing the cold tub, you do your shoot around, whatever. I know Tibbs is not gonna push you hard before your next game. Right before you play again, hit the cold tub right before the game. Take a half of Viagra. And I guarantee you, it get the blood flow going, that explosion, and you feeling fresh like it's the beginning of the season. That's exactly how you're gonna feel. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you.
I used to do the contrast before he came over. I contrast, you get hot, cold,
hot, cold, and back and forth. Oh yeah. And you get that fresh blood flowing through the body. Hey, and you
I'm good. We're ready. Okay, let's do this. Let's go.
Hey, the people in the chat that probably don't know, that have never played sports at that level, maybe if you played in high school, don't understand what it feels like when you get in that cold tub and that hot tub, and you contrast back and forth, and you get those chills, you freeze everything up, and you get in that hot tub, and everything release. You get back in the cold and do it back and forth. I used to do it about maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
And when it's time to go out there and run again, boy, I swear for God, it feels like you never ran a day in your life.
Yep.
It feels like you never ran a day in your life.
So flush, they feel so good.
Brand new.
Yeah, man.
But again, if Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, I know y'all gonna see this, add the half of pill, add half of Viagra. I'm telling you, the increase in blood flow is going to help the lower body extremities to increase explosion, athleticism, lateral movement, all that shit. I promise you, I lie for you before I lie to you. Try it.
The Pacers do what they need to do. They hold serve at home. They go back to Madison Square Garden, tied 2-2. Normally, they say 73% of the team that win game 5 ends up winning the series.
Right.
Let's see. Knicks gotten blown out. All the games, for the most part, it really come down to the wire the last 2 to 3 minutes of the ball game. This game was over at the end of the first quarter. I get it. I understand that, 20 points in today's game, but you didn't see anything, any form of life, any sort of spark that the Knicks could display that made you think they were going to ever get back into this game. But give the Pacers credit. They tied the series up, head back to New York, tied 2-2.